Tuck your chin back. Push it out. And take it down. The next one for our neck is just going to be one where we're just going to turn our neck from side to side, following your hand. Bring it back to center and go to the other side. Again. This last time, I want you to take your arm out. Don't go past your shoulder, but turn your neck and try to get a good stretch in your neck past your hand. Bring it back and do the same for the other side. Now we're going to do our shoulders. Bring your shoulders up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. Let's take them back. The other one for our shoulders is just some big wide circles. Do it comfortably, don't injure your shoulder. The next one we're going to do is for our spine. We're going to stretch. I want you to take your arm, one arm up, pushing towards the sky, the other one towards the floor. You get a good stretch in your spine. Reverse it to the other side. Again. Reverse it. One more time on each side. We're going to work on our hips. I want you to take your hands like you're pushing against the wall. Push against and step out with the opposite leg, getting a good stretch in your hip. You're working the hip area. You're stretching that out. Reverse it. Other side. Opening up that hip area. One more time on each side. Okay, also we're going to do one where I want you to take your arms up in front. Put one foot to the back on your toe. And you're going to bring it forward and take your arms to the back, and you're going to come forward with your heel. So it's toe to the center, arms to the front, foot to the back. Bring it to center and reverse. Here again, you're working that hip area. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Arms up and foot to the back. Center, foot to the front, your arms are back. Reverse it. Good. Now then, we're going to work on our leg and our knees. I want you to bring your leg up. You have soft fists here at your side. Bring your leg up, and you can take it out and point it. Bring it back, or you can bring it up and point it out if you have good balance. This morning, mine doesn't seem to be on balance. Okay. Bring it up and out and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Good. All right, the other thing we're going to do is a step out with your heel on one of your feet. You can start right or left, it doesn't matter. Roll that foot down, bending your knee, and then punch with the opposite hand. Bring it back, and we'll do the other side. Heel, roll the foot down, come forward and punch. Heel, roll your foot down, punch. Heel, roll your foot down and punch. on is our ankles. And you just want to be able to have really good flexibility. So I want you to do heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe. Other side, heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe. And go back, and we're going to do touch the right side of your foot, put your big toe down to the floor, then turn your ankle and put your little toe down. So getting a nice stretch in that ankle. So it's big toe and little toe. Big toe, little toe. Other side, big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. Big, little. Okay, shake it out. Now we're ready to start our 13. I know that, I don't know who all is on because June's kind of monitoring, so some of you are new. So when we go through it, I will tell you the moves to take. I'm going to talk it out. I'm going to have my back to you because that is actually the best way to perform it. So after we go through, if you have questions. Everybody needs to move back. Okay, everybody still needs to move back from their cameras. They're telling me. Yes, we just need you to move back so that we can get a better picture of how you're doing the movements, okay? All right. When we start learning move, I'm going to talk to you first from the front. We start with our heels together. Your right foot is facing out to the northeast. Your left foot is facing to the northwest. When you're facing north, your front posture is always north, no matter what direction you really are. But just for a reference, we talk about north, we go east, and we go west. Okay? So you start with your heels together. Remember to have good posture always, but be relaxed. Get up on your left toe, step out. Straighten your right foot, pull your toe forward, both feet are straight, and both feet are north. This is the opening. Your arms rise up slowly. Your wrists are flexed and your thumbs are tucked. Not go above eye level. Spread your fingers, keeping your thumbs tucked, and bring them slowly down to your side.
June, if you could please ask Suzanne to go ahead and turn around. It is a little more difficult to hear her this way. I'm really sorry, but I see some people who can't hear.
Get up on your left toe, step out on your left heel and touch your left wrist briefly. Put it on your left heel to the east. Your hands go side by side. Put it on your right heel, you're touching your right wrist. Fall natural. Bending that right knee. Your hand goes slightly to the southwest. Southeast. Bring your elbow in and your arm comes up. Put it on your right heel, you're going back to the north. Reach out and grasp the bird's tail. Put it on your left heel. Step out to single wrist. You're going to float hands and flat. Starting with your left hand, you're going to start with your left hand and squeeze. Bending the left knee. Halfway, bend your right knee and open up the bird's tail. With your right hand, watching the left go across and top. Your hands are even. Turn the left hand over, scoop up the left hand, and watch the right hand on top. Touch your wrist, grasp the bird's tail. Watch your left hand go back across the single leg. This is a diagonal fly. Your left hand goes up, palm facing back of the room. Your right hand goes down, slowly opening up the bird's tail. You have a string, pull the right toe up, put it on that right heel, step on your toe, half circle in front, and right forearm press. Right forearm lifting, and you step up with the left foot. The hand comes to your shoulder, palm out. Left hand goes down in front. Goes to your left side and up. This is white crane, spread its wings. And both hands are back in front. We're going to go west. Cross your right hand over your left wrist. Weight is on the left side. You get on the right toe and pivot. Left heel pivot. Step out on that left heel. Put your foot down. Put a ward-off position. Pivot on your right heel, pulling the right toe in. Let it rock on your left heel as you go back. You have a big beach ball. You're going to throw that ball. Bring it forward. Your left arm is out in front. Your right hand comes up the arm as you rock on your heel again. Comes to the shoulder. Across. Drops to your waist. Make your Tai Chi fist. And do the Tai Chi punch. Take your left hand and support your elbow. You're going to close by folding right arm over left. Rock on your heel. You're going to open your hands by forming an X. Pull them apart. Push against the mountain. Your hands come slowly down to your side. You're going to go back to the north. Pivot on that left heel to the north. Right heel to the north. You're going to polish the mirror. So your arms are going to go out from your side and you're going to look to the right as you step up with the left foot. Bring your hands together. Into closing. It's right arm over left. Stretch to the elbow. Pull them apart. Push down. Bring it down to your side. And take that left foot and take the heel and put it into the right heel. And then back. Okay?
Okay, we're getting some feedback that it's hard to hear you when you have your back to them.
Yes.
Even if they need to know that that's the way it's done, can you say
Yeah.
it?
I can face them.
Okay.
It's going to be backwards.
Yeah.
So that is going to be confusing. But we're going to give it a try, okay? Also, everybody, I want you to stay hydrated this morning so everybody can take some water, okay? It's real important that we keep our bodies hydrated. And with talking, I need to have some water. Okay. So here we go. This way you'll see the hands better, but just remember, everything is backwards. Your heels are together. You have good posture. Take a deep breath and relax. Drop your shoulders. Get up on your left toe. Step out. Weight goes to the left side so you can pivot on that right heel, pulling your right toe in. This is the opening. Arms rise up slowly in front. Wrists are flexed and thumbs are tucked. Don't go above eye level. Spread your fingers, keeping your thumbs tucked, and bring them slowly down to your side. We're going to go east, so your arms are going to rise up. Weight is on the right side, so you can get up on the left toe. Step out on the left heel. Touch your left wrist briefly as you pivot on the left to the east. That's to your right, everybody. You're going to touch your right wrist and fall natural. Arm goes to the southwest, southeast. Bring your elbow in and arm up. Pivot on your right heel back to the north. Grasp the bird's tail. Pivot on your left heel. Step out to single whip. Floating hands in cloud. You can start with that left hand. Scoop with the left hand, bending your left knee. Halfway, open up the bird's tail. You're bending your right knee. When your finger comes up by your wrist, scoop with the right hand, watching the left on top. Bending your left knee. When the finger gets even to the wrist, turn your left hand over. Scoop with your left hand, watching the right on top. Touch your wrist, grasp the bird's tail, and watch your left hand go back across to single whip. This is a diagonal fly. Your left hand is going to go up, palm facing back of the room. Your right hand goes down slowly. You have a string. Pull that right toe up. Pivot on your right heel, pulling the toe in. Step on your toe. Half circle in front and right forearm press. Right forearm lifting, step up with the left foot. Your right hand is at your shoulder. Your left hand goes down in front to the left side, up the left side. That's white crane spreads its wings and back in front. We're going to go west. Cross your right hand over the left wrist. Weight is on your left side so you can get up on that right toe. Pivot, put your foot down. Weight goes to the right side so you can pivot on your left heel. Step out on your left heel, put your foot down, go to ward-off position. And you're going to pick up this right toe and pull it in so that way both feet are straight west. You're going to throw the ball. Your arms go back. You're looking over your right shoulder. You're rocking on your left heel. Bring your arms forward. Your left arm is out in front. Your right hand is going to come up the left arm. Rocking on your heel. It comes across your shoulders. Drops to your waist. Make your fist. Do the Tai Chi punch. Take your left hand and support your elbow. You're going to close by folding right arm over left. Open, forming an X. Pull it apart and push against the mountain. Your hands come slowly down to your side. And we're going to come back to the north. Get on the left heel to the north, right heel to the north. We're going to polish the mirror. Look to your right hand as you step up with the left foot. And bring your hands around into the closing. Right arm over left. Pull them apart. Push down. Take them into your side. Put that left foot up. Take the left heel into the right heel. And back. Good. How's everyone doing? Any questions? See any questions coming up? Anybody have a question?
I don't see any questions.
Okay.
Unmute
Oh.
their mic.
Yes, if you have a question, you have to touch the unmute just to use your mic.
Can you show us up close what a Tai Chi fist is and the
Yes.
hold with your hand?
Thank
Please.
you.
Thank
Right.
you.
One of the first things when we grasp the bird's tail is when you grasp the bird's tail, that comes in twice. You take all your fingers and bring them into your thumb, like you're reaching out and grasping something like this. Okay, I'm sorry.
Move your hand a little lower.
Yes, I forgot, I was too close, I'm sorry. Take all of your fingers and grasp, bring them down to your thumb, and that's grasping the bird's tail. That comes up twice. And when we talk about making the Tai Chi fist, again, when we come here and we drop it to the waist and I say make your fist, again, all of your fingers are down to your thumb, and take the middle knuckle. It should kind of be raised up a little bit because your knuckle is one of the strongest points in your body. When you hit somebody with it, it hurts a lot. So that's how you make your Tai Chi fist. And when you do the punch, when you punch out, you punch with it's sideways. It's not a punch like we're used to thinking of punching somebody. You're going to punch to the side. The opening is to the top, to the ceiling. Can you see that? Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? No? Okay. We're going to go through it again. Why don't we just practice just opening? Okay, we're going to practice just the opening. June has suggested, she's really helping me, so guys really bear with us because we want to help you, and I know this is all new being on Zoom. So when we do our opening, yes, I'm not passing my water. Okay, remember when we do the opening, your heels are together and each foot is facing out. You get up on that left toe, you step out just a half step. Weight transfers so that you can pivot on the right foot and bring that toe in. That way, both of your feet should be lined up, so they're both facing north. Then when I say the arms rise up, they come up slowly. Your wrists should be flexed. Your thumbs are tucked in. Do not come above eye level. And here's where you're going to spread your fingers out, keeping your thumbs tucked, and bring them slowly down to your side. Okay, that is the opening. Let's try it again one more time. And what I'm going to do now is I want you to just bear with me. I don't want to talk all the time. I want you to get used to knowing the movements without somebody telling you every little move. So let's try it now without me saying anything, just to see how you're doing, okay? We're going to start out. Remember to be relaxed. Get up on the toe. Step out. Opening. Good. How's everybody looking? Better? Okay. Let's try it again. Because what is really important with this is we repeat and repeat and repeat, so that the repetition really is what gets stuck in your mind, and that's what keeps you, helps you to do it right. So we want to keep repeating each little posture, okay? So here we are. Heels are together. Be relaxed. Drop your shoulders. Get up on the left toe. Step out. Pivot on the right heel, pulling the toe in. Make sure both feet are north. They need to be straight. Arms rise up slowly. Spread your fingers. Keep those thumbs tucked in. And bring them slowly down to your side. Okay. And one of the things when we talk about the thumbs tucked in, we do want you to do that throughout all the postures, simply because if you want to know, your thumb is very vulnerable. If your thumb is sticking out, people can take you down. So that's why we talk about keeping your thumbs tucked in. It's a safety measure. So you learn to do a lot of things, just, keeping the thumbs tucked in. And throughout all the postures, that's one of the things we're going to do, is we want to watch and make sure you keep your thumbs tucked in, okay? Any questions now on the opening? Let's try it one more time, okay? Heels are together. You have good posture. Relax the shoulders. Get up on the left toe. Step out. Weight transfers and pivot on the right heel, pulling the right toe in. This is the opening. Spread your fingers, keeping those thumbs tucked. Good. Okay. From here, the next posture we're going to go over again a lot is, the next posture is going east. And when we talk about 13 postures, that's the postures, but within, there's a lot more than 13 moves. Within each posture, there's many, many movements. So that's why, it becomes a lot more for you to learn. But anyway, we're going to go east, okay? So you've just done the opening and your hands are down by your side. So when we go east, I want you to transfer the weight to your right side. Your arms rise up slowly from the side. Get up on that left toe. Step out on your left heel. Bring those hands together. You're going to touch your left wrist just briefly. Touch it briefly and release it. And then you're going to have your hands go side by side as you pivot on that left heel. You're going to your right. Put that left foot down, and now you should be touching your right wrist. Pivot on your right heel. Fall natural, putting the foot down. Your hand and arm goes just slightly to the southeast. Bring your elbow and arm in and up. You're going to pivot back to the north on the right heel. This is where you're going to grasp that bird's tail. All those fingers come to the thumb. Pivot on your left heel and step out the single whip. And when we let go of our wrist here where we grasp the bird, when we let go and your hand comes across the single whip, you're going to watch your fingers come across. And then their hand turns palm out when you come across. Okay? Shall we do that one again? Okay? Any questions? Unmute if you have any questions. No? Okay. Let's go through going east again. So we've done the opening. Our arms are going to rise up slowly from the side. Your weight is on the right side. Get up on that left toe. Step out on your left heel. Bring your arms together and touch your left wrist briefly. Pivot on the left heel. You're going to go to your right. Put your foot down. You're touching your right wrist. Pivot on your left heel. Fall natural. Arm goes to the southeast. Bring your arm in and up. Weight is on the left side so you can pivot on your right heel. Reach out, grasp that bird's tail. Pivot on your left heel. Step out. And watch your left hand go slowly across to single whip. All right? That was the turning east. Everybody doing pretty good? Okay, and every day, every Thursday when we come back, we'll go over that. So it'll be a lot of repetition, okay? Excuse me. So after you've come back from going east, you're here at single whip. Now when you're at single whip, you have the bird's tail in your right hand. Your left hand is palm facing out with that thumb tucked, and your elbows are in towards your body. In other words, you're not out here real wide, and you're not real close in front. You're at a 45-degree angle. So it's just kind of like out from your shoulders, okay? That's how to judge the right position for single whip. So we're here. And the next posture is floating hands in clouds. We're going to start with the left hand. You're going to scoop with that left hand, bending that left knee. And when that hand comes right here in the center, you're going to be slowly opening up the bird's tail in your right hand. Bend your right hand, and the fingers are even to the wrist. Scoop with the right hand, watching the left on top. Bend your left knee, and the fingers are even. Turn the left hand over. Scoop with the left hand. Watch the right on top. Touch your wrist. Grasp the bird's tail, and watch the left hand go back across the single whip. Okay? And so when you're doing the floating hand in clouds, the one hand is on top, the other hand is like a pendulum. When it's scooping, it's like a pendulum. It swings, and then it comes up towards the wrist. And then it goes across the top, and then the other one will be like the pendulum. So that's the kind of movement. The other thing that you want to watch, though, is keeping the hands at the position so that when you swing that hand, it comes to the inside. In other words, you don't want to have this swinging out like this. You don't want it to go out past your arm. You want to keep it to the inside. So when your pendulum swings, it comes up to the inside of the wrist. Okay? You see how that is? Then when it swings down, the other one, it's the same thing. It comes to the inside. Don't have it going way out. That pulls you off center when you do that. It pulls your body incorrectly. So we want to make sure that we keep it to the inside. Okay? So let's try that again. Single whip. Floating hands in clouds. Start with the left hand and scoop, bending the left knee. Bend your right knee and you're coming up to the right wrist. Scoop with the right hand, watching the left on top. Bend your left knee, come up to the inside of the left wrist. Turn your hand over. Scoop with the left hand, watching the right on top. Grasp the bird's tail and touch your wrist. And watch your left hand come back across the single whip. Okay? Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna have a drink of water. Everybody keep some water. Okay, you guys really need to look at your cameras again, making sure that June can have a good look at seeing your whole body, because we need to kind of watch your hands and your feet. You know, we don't want to watch the ceiling, so you know, kind of look at how you're positioning it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're all gonna be learning.
Oh yes, definitely. Because sometimes I may be off center too. Yeah. We need just 1 second break. Just let me know. Okay. So after we do floating hands and clouds, the next posture is called the diagonal fly. Over here at single whip. This is where the left hand is going to go up, palm facing the back of the room. And in this position, your hand can be above eye level. The right hand goes slowly down. You're opening up the bird's tail. You have a string. Pull that right toe up. Pivot on the right heel, pulling the toe in. Step on your toe. Half circle in front. And right forearm press. So when you have a right forearm press, your right arm will be in front of you, right here at your chest level, and your left hand will touch the wrist. Okay? What this is a defensive move also from martial arts, and it is, you're warding off your opponent. Okay? So let's try that again. We're at single whip. Left hand goes up, palm facing back of the room. Right hand goes down slowly. You have a string, pull that right toe up. Pivot on the right heel, pulling the toe in. Step on your toe. Half circle in front and right forearm press. So when you come in, a little trick, when you're coming into this, your left hand is up, your right hand is down here. When I talk about pulling your toe up and pivoting, bring that right arm with it. So that when you step on that toe, your right arm is kind of coming into position. So when you do your half circle, just raise the right arm up, and then the left hand just comes right down from up above and is touching your wrist. Okay? All right, let's try that again. It's a little tricky, and I know with not being in the same room, it is harder. So let's try it again. We're here at single whip. Left hand goes up, palm facing back of the room. Right hand goes slowly down, opening up the bird's tail. You have a string, pull that right toe up. Pivot on the right heel, pulling the toe in. Step on your toe. Make a little half circle in front. Put your foot down and just raise the right arm up and bring the left hand down to touch your right wrist. Okay? From this position, we're going to go on. I'm going to say right arm lifting, right forearm lifting. So from this right forearm press, you're just going to take the right arm and just raise it up. Then bring it to your shoulder and turn palm out. And you're going to step up with the left foot. This is white crane spreads its wings. You're taking the left hand straight down in front, goes to the left side, up, and back in front. And both hands will be palm out right in front of you. Okay? Any questions? If you do, unmute so I can hear. Do what? You did that one well. Good. June said you did that one very well. The white crane spreads its wings, so that's a good thing. Okay? And I know it's hard, but we'll get there. Let's try that again. Let's go from single whip, doing the right forearm press, and go into white crane spreads its wings. We're going to put that whole thing together, okay? You're here at single whip. Left hand goes up, palm facing back of the room. Right hand goes down slowly, opening up the bird's tail. You have a string, pull the right toe up, pivot on that right heel, pulling the toe in, step on your toe, half circle in front, right forearm press. Okay, everybody, your right forearm should be right in front of your chest. Okay, then it's right forearm lifting, step up with the left foot, bring the hand into your shoulder, palm out. Left hand goes down in front, to the left, up the left side, white crane spreads its wings, and back in front. Good. Okay. All right. From here, the next one would be, we're going to go west. So we're right here with both hands in front, palm facing out. You're going to take the right hand, and it's going to cross over the left wrist of your arm, just like this. You're making a cross. Weight is on your left side, so you can get up on that right toe. Pivot on that right toe, put your heel down. The weight is on the right side, so you can pivot on that left heel. Step out with that left heel, put your foot down, and go to ward-off position. And when you're in ward-off, your left hand will be protecting your left knee, and your right hand is out holding the opponent away. It's called ward-off position. Then you're going to pick that right toe up and pull it in so that both feet are west. You're going to walk on the left heel and go back. You're going to throw the ball. Bring the ball forward. Your left hand is out in front. Your right arm's coming up your arm, across the shoulders, rocks to your waist. Rocking. Do your Tai Chi punch. Take the left hand and support your elbow. You're going to close by folding right arm over left. Pull them apart, make your X, and push it against the mountain. Then you're ready to pivot back to the north. On the left heel, the right heel. You're going to polish the mirror. Step up with the left foot. Go into closing. Right arm over left. Pull them apart and push down. Take the left heel up and put it in the right heel and back. Okay. June, would you like to demonstrate some? Push the back. June and I are going to trade places. And I'll talk about camera stuff. Okay. We just go there and tell them again so they don't know they were disappeared.
my shoes. You can see my feet. You have to see way up there.
Okay, let's try. Like I said, when I was seeing all you guys, I could see maybe your half, or I saw the top, or I saw bottom. No, I didn't see any bottom. I may have seen the floor and didn't see any of it. But, and some of you are just not even on camera. So I know it's frustrating for all of us to see what we're doing, and especially if I'm facing you, you've got to do just the reverse of everything that I do. So let's try it from the beginning. I call this my prelude. When your heels are touching, your left foot is facing to the north, east, sorry. Yes, and right to the northwest. No, right to the northeast, left to the northeast. Okay, whatever. Maybe it's stage fright. Remember to keep your thumbs tucked in. And when I first started, I pushed them all the way in so that when I got good at it, it was just automatic that my hands are just right at my index fingers. Okay, now this prelude, your posture is straight. You're going to get up on your left toe and step out a half step to the left. So your weight shifts from right to left. Then move your right foot by just moving your toe. Leave the heel on the floor. And then you're together. That's what I call prelude. Now, the beginning. You're going to bring your hands up. Thumbs are tucked in. Wrists are flexed. And you do not go past your eyes. Then you open wide as you come down by your side. Close your fingers. That's the beginning. Let's do that again. Prelude. Get up on your left toe. Step out. Half step to the left. Shift your weight and bring in your right foot. Beginning. You're coming up. Wrists are flexed, thumbs tucked in. Remember, open wide as you come down. And to your side. Any questions from anybody? You think you have that part?
I see thumbs up. People are giving thumbs up. They've got it.
Okay, good. Okay, shall we go on to the next one? Yes. I don't have anything. I don't see myself. Yeah. I don't see myself.
It's on here,
It is? Well, it must be in that little corner.
down there, right there.
Okay, I can't
That's
see.
you.
Okay,
It's a new way of teaching, Jane.
let's see if we can go to the east. Now, we've done our beginning and we're gonna get up on our left toe and raise our hands like we're spreading our wings out like a bird getting ready to fly. Now, step out with your left foot and land on your heel. Same time, right hand is going to touch your left pulse or left wrist. You're going to, at the same time, you're going to turn on that left heel and move your body to the left. Once you get there, your hands should be getting parallel. Your left hand's going to find your right pulse as you move your right foot. And as you put the foot down, you are now facing east. I want you to bend that right knee, turn your hands to the southeast, but your torso is facing the east. Slowly pretend there's a string connected to your right hand, to your right toe, and you're raising it up to your right side. So that means your right toe is up as you move your right hand up. Now we're going to pivot back to the north and put the right foot down. And as you do so, reach out to the northeast, grab all the bird's tail. That means your forefingers are touching your thumb and your wrist is flexed. Same time, you've got to put your weight back on your right side. Get up on that left heel, you're on your left heel, and you step out to single whip, landing on your left toe as your left hand. You're following your left hand out to the left, and then you turn your palm out. This is called a single whip. Your hands are out at 45-degree angles from your body. Okay, you want to try that posture one more time? Let's try it. So the posture before, you're in a single whip, and, no, I'm sorry. We're going to get up on our left toe, spread our arms out, land on left heel, right hand touches your left pulse. As you move to the east on that left heel, left hand touches your right pulse, and the right foot goes down. In the 13 postures, your feet have a specific movement, like we're facing east at this point. So both feet, even though they're not together, they could be one up front or whatever position, both feet are going east. They're not spread out like this. Okay, so we face east. I want you to bend that knee, move your hand to the southeast, but your torso remains to the east. Then bring that invisible string. Right hand comes up, right toe comes up. And we're going to pivot back to the north on that right foot. That may be a little uncomfortable at first, but your legs get used to it after a while. Now take your right hand, reach out to the northeast, grab that bird's tail, put your weight back on the right side, and get up on the left heel and step out to the side, but step out past shoulder width away. And there's a reason for that. As you step out, follow your left hand with your fingertips out and point. I'm going to turn your palm out. 45-degree angles, and you're at a single whip. The reason why I say step out, if you just stepped out, say shoulder width away, when you're getting ready to do the next posture, floating in the clouds, it doesn't look as elegant. Now, you may not want to look elegant, but if you're out and you're doing floating in the clouds, it is so much prettier when you're doing it that way. Okay, so here we go. So the next posture is called floating in the clouds. We start with the left. So your legs, what are your legs doing? Your legs are just going back and forth. They're not stepping out, moving back in any way. It's your hands that do the most on this one. So let's go to the left. You're scooping up something soft. You get to the middle, you open up that bird as your left hand gets to your right. Now some of you may not get your hands all the way. It might be even. Mine doesn't seem to reach it. But whatever, when it gets to that point, take your right hand down, scoop, and it's got to be underneath your left hand as we go back to the left side of your body. And you notice your left hand stays still, right hand comes up. This time my hands are even. My left hand, palm goes down, it should go down. Line it up underneath, go back to the right. Touch your pulse, turn it over, grasp that third step, and go back to a single whip. Now, we call this, when one leg is bent, other leg is straight, a side plyoxy. If I did one in the front, that would be a front plyoxy. You got your rest?
No.
Suzanne is gonna come back with you.
Well, we're running close to time, so we're kind of do a cool down.
Oh, okay,
You want to do it with me?
sure.
Okay, we're gonna do a cool down. And don't worry, because next week we're gonna go over all the same
Yes.
stuff. Both June and I, we're gonna be here to help you. So first of all, for a cool down, let's just take a deep breath in. And swoop your arms out and then swoop them back and exhale. Again, breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath. Exhale. Okay, now then, I just want you to take your hands and just tense up and then let go and just really feel your body go limp. Tense up, let go. Tense up, let go. And it just feels good to just let your body go limp, okay? And then the last one is, oh, I forgot the last one. Boy, we are really on par today. Anyway, this is good. And now Leah wants to go over with you guys some of the things that we're kind of learning on today, okay?
Stay right there, let me get myself. Okay, so first of all, Gina, can you see me and hear me? Congratulations to these fabulous instructors. I mean, I'm serious. Tai Chi in the digital age, online, on Zoom. Thank you. Big round of applause.
We're all learning.
We really are. This is free and open to the public, and we're working out our kinks and how to. Did y'all know that you're being live on Facebook and you're being recorded so that we can see this again and review these techniques later and share with friends and neighbors, encourage